Cameron's still sloughing off here and not helping us.
Yeah.
Still working on his bed. All the draper headers are all ready to go, greased up, field ready. We disconnected from them and now pulled in the corn head here. I'm gonna lift up all the snouts, take a look at all the bearings down here that the sprockets run on, check all the gearboxes to see if they need any corn head grease. Just kind of look over them. We're not gonna stick much into them. Hopefully limp them along for this year, but we're gonna get them as ready as we can to that aspect. We gotta get them all looked over. Okay, now that we got it all open, I'm just kind of going through and looking at sprockets. I ain't no mechanic, but I'll be able to see if something's actually wrong, or if we're just gonna send it. So far, I think we're just gonna send it here. I didn't know there's a grease zerk in here. I hope I've greased that before on every single one of them, so that's cool. Looks pretty good. We'll get some grease in there, check all the gearboxes up here, oil up the drive chains on the side. Well, you guys, I think I just messed up. You know these grease zerks I just got done greasing? I don't know why, but I, for some reason, don't ever remember those grease zerks being there. And I'm pretty sure that those grease zerks, you guys probably maybe already know this, I'm pretty sure that they go to the corn head grease. And I just pumped synthetic grease into that, not corn head grease. I should probably do something to figure that out if it does go in there. I'm thinking it does though. I didn't put that much in, but it's supposed to take corn head grease, not John Deere synthetic grease. Well, I guess there's one way to find out. I think what I'm gonna do is take one of these off to check it. I don't know, man. I wonder if there's an owner's manual on this thing. I doubt it, because it's a 2009 model and only lived its life outside. Owner's manual tube, where would you be? Yeah, I'm not seeing an owner's manual tube here. Well, we're gonna go on YouTube, see what YouTube has to say. Well, while I do some research and figure out if I am majorly messed up, I'm gonna go inside and look at the new video. JT's got it edited for you guys and see how she looks. Well, guys, I did a lot more research. Brian did some research. And I don't know, unless I take it apart, where that goes to. Does it go to this pulley? Well, why is there only one per one? I'm thinking that that grease zerk is how you get corn head grease into that gearbox, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, tried looking for the owner's manual, but I can't find that anywhere. Tried Googling it. It's touch and go. Can't find much there either. We'll have to pull the dipsticks and see what the level looks like on the gearbox oil, but I guess you have to run it first to warm it up. I'm sure it don't show up on camera very much, but it is a smoky one out here today. You can just smell it. I just wish we had some good clean air. Not only do we have the farm where we do corn and beans, we also have this garden. And we planted just a little bit of everything.
It's done. Look at the bottom. It's nasty.
Even got some yellow tomatoes down here. That's the variety of them. They won't ever turn red. We got a big order to fill here. We got like 250 pounds one customer wants. So we're hoping in this this harvest of tomatoes, we can get that here. I'm gonna leave him to that. I'm gonna go back in the shop and see what else I can figure out with that corn head. Fresh from the garden. Not much better than that. Well, here's what he picked this time. He's got a little bucket full of the tractor. JT's bringing the tomatoes in here in the shop where it's not so hot, so he can work on them, divide them up the way the customer wants them, bag them, weigh them, just so he knows what he has. Maybe wash them if they look really gross. Have fun. I'm gonna go procrastinate working on that. Well, everyone, I think I'm gonna put a hold on working on this header. Both of our corn heads are getting up there in age. They're 2009 models. They're kind of getting wore out. And I found a new used head that we're getting some prices on. So we might be trading one of these. So we're gonna put working on these headers on hold for now, just because we don't know which one we're gonna get rid of quite yet, and just punching some numbers. So we're just gonna put that on hold. We're gonna go work on something else, which is tearing down a fence with a mini excavator. Is the air conditioning still working this thing?
Slightly.
Jump in our little E85 mini excavator and go dig this fence out. Get ready to break the sound barrier. Ooh, big cruising now. This thing is a literal hot box. The air conditioning down here does not like to keep up at all. And all it is windows all the way around you. And on top of that, your butt, where I'm sitting down here, I'm right on top of the hydraulic pump. And that thing just gets so unbelievably hot. If it's 80 degrees, it's 100 in here with the AC on. I might have blown that out of proportion a little bit, but it's warm in here. Oh, sure, I see how it is, Brandon. I get to run the mini excavator while you get to go over there. He's walking right there. And run the big one. That's not fair. What a bully. Okay, you guys, so right down here you can see a T-post. This is the fence I have to tear out. And it's not far from the farm. Right there is the shop. Right here is this fence I have to tear out. We have to tear this fence out because we were just fortunate enough to finally be able to purchase this quarter right behind our place. So the first thing we're gonna do here is clean it up, get this old fence. I mean, I don't even see wires there. All I see are T-posts. So I'm gonna get this ripped out. I'm just gonna take the excavator bucket here, mini excavator, hook them posts, pull them out, drag it out, and then we'll take, with my thumb up there, grab it all and make a big, giant, wiry T-posty ball, and then either throw it in a hole or scrap it. We're not sure what we're gonna do with it yet. What I'm first gonna do is drive down there, I think, and then dig some of these out once I'm down in the bottom down there. It goes down really steep. Yeah, that's what I got going on. I gotta walk down that kind of steep slope there. I'm just gonna keep going along, digging the wire out, digging the posts out, laying it down, and then we'll come back later, and I think I'll just keep grabbing it. There's not much of a fence left here, and what is in the ground, and it's a mess, and it's gonna get cleaned up now that we own it. What I'd prefer is when I dig those posts out that the wires stay connected, but it's so rotted that's not happening. I got one heck of a mess ahead of me.